Right, where's my hat?
Where's my hat?
This is our channel! Mother the Turd!
We'll just stop now.
Hi, my name's Chris.
And I'm Brad.
And we are here today to talk about toys. And
Yay.
it's our Halloween special. Woo! Yeah, mental. Alright, let's take these masks off so I can barely breathe.
Welcome back to our Halloween special. We've taken some feedback on board, we've invested in a mic, we hope that this makes a difference. I mean, scratching it's not going to help, but it's going to sound like a demon in their ears. But we're hoping it's made a difference. It was very cheap, but it arrived on Amazon Prime and I'm waffling too much already. So we're going to cut the waffling down. I'm on a mojito, it tastes like the garden with a bit of salt in it. What are you on?
Yeah, I'm on some cider.
Cider.
Some old malt cider.
Cool, so we're going to do our classic setup where we've got a toy to review and then we've got a blind bag. But we're going to introduce a new real quick segment called Quickies.
We show you something we picked up in the week, something cool that we like. This week we've been a bit caught up in comics again, haven't we?
Absolutely.
Specifically, we don't know much about the comics. We've just gone purely on the variant covers because they are beautiful.
Absolutely, man. I think recently what DC have been doing with variant covers is called like minimalist variant covers. Nice. I think. So I've picked up a few issues of The Batman Who Laughs. And
we'll put a picture up.
Yeah, well, like if you guys have like read this, we haven't read it yet, so write in, leave a comment. These are great. These are two real nice covers. I particularly like them because they focus in on the face.
We'll put a picture of that as well.
Yeah, real nice pieces. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. I think there's 10 in all, maybe. Might be 7. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna try and collect them all.
They're just worth framing and putting up.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I picked up this Deceased in Gotham variant number 2 of 6.
Put it in the front.
This is purely based on the Nightmare on Elm Street film.
Yeah, I think that's why it's picking up, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, look at that. Ivy screaming, Batman all messed up.
It's really cool when they like pay homage to the classic kind of movie poster covers.
We'll put a picture of this up so you can see that.
Yeah, again, write in if you've seen the film.
I mean,
the last one is our favourite.
Be watching our channel if you haven't seen it. Last one, which will lead nicely into the next segment.
We mentioned it, didn't we?
We're big fans of Hellblazer, or John Constantine. This particular one, absolutely lush. Got the nice Lovecraft, Cthulhu tentacles popping up there. Don't know much about the comic. If anything, isn't the comic like the artwork's a bit shit?
Yeah, I would say as a review, sometimes you can be a collector of comic covers.
Yeah.
The artwork in here, it's not worth it.
Abysmal, mate.
Like this is a really nice, nice piece of art, but it's not worth reading inside. Okay, so welcome to our first segment. We're going to be talking all about H.P.
Lovecraft,
yeah, and this is the Necronomicon.
Big man. Big white man.
When I say we're going to be talking all about it, we're not. I just want to introduce H.P. Lovecraft to the toy that we're going to talk about. But H.P. Lovecraft, I'm sure the types of people that do watch this would know what he's all about. He created the theme cosmic horror, essentially.
Yeah.
And to be fair now, even reading back some of his work, it was so ahead of its time, it was insane. But like I said, I'm not going to talk too much about that. What I will mention, one of my favourite H.P. Lovecraft short story is called Rats in the Walls. It's incredible. Obviously, everybody knows Cthulhu, and I gotta say, actually, the Cthulhu story arcs, it's not that good, but he's just like so iconic. And with that in mind, we are going to now talk about our first toy.
This is a big one.
So we're gonna have to get it up. Reveal.
Whoa!
It is the Warpo giant great old one Cthulhu.
This box alone.
And what's great about this one is I am what you would call a in-the-box collector. You might say, what the fuck are you on about? Because behind you there's loads of loose toys, but I brought these loose. But what is good about this one is it's one of those toys that you can take out. But what was great about Warpo was they did a whole series. They did a smaller version of Cthulhu here. What was great about Warpo, right, was back in 2014, they created this toy line by Kickstarter, which is super cool. Everybody in the community, there was a big love of the whole Lovecraft kind of universe, the mythos. They all kind of invested to create these cool products. So this one's great. What's nice about it is you've got kind of like the artwork on the front, and it feels very much like the 70s, 80s style toys. And you got some kind of illustration of some little kid there at the back. But you guys are probably
Join
wanting
us,
to know,
Cthulhu.
wanting to know
Very
what it
much a
looks like.
child's toy.
What it looks like outside, so I do have.
Yeah, get it out, get it out.
So here it is out
Big
the box.
boy. That's a big boy.
Yeah, so he's actually called. Yeah, it's
Cthulhu.
called the Great Old One, and it is Cthulhu. So. He's a real nice piece. He's kind of one of those pieces that you want to put sort of standalone, really, in a cabinet or up on a shelf, because he does have that size comparison. I think if you look there, this is the smaller version of him still in the box, but I took the big one out. The articulation isn't amazing. In fact, one of the things that is a bit annoying about it, and I think it's just how you design these toys, is that they kind of the legs are always spread out wide in order to like distribute the weight,
universe.
and sometimes it does feel a bit awkward, but that's probably the only negative, apart from something that's really nice. So
It's just a beast.
here it is, Warpo, the giant 12-inch old one. Okay, just before we go into our last toy before the blind bags, I wanted to talk a little bit about this little idol. It came through with a book. I think it was basically just the Cthulhu story. But my friend Owen brought me this, who used to work with me.
Shout out to
Owen.
Big fan.
Secret Santa. And what me and my wife have done recently actually is we started going into the kind of mould business, and we've created this cool, as you can see, translucent version of Cthulhu. It's a little bit
put
rough.
a picture up so you can see that.
Yeah, he's a little bit rough, but he's pretty cool. He's got some glow in the dark in. He's got some nice pink.
I like the colour.
Yeah. So we'll keep you guys updated on our little bootleggy Cthulhu idols.
I will just say, I get nothing like this for Secret Santa, so I'm a bit livid. That is heavy as well. That's got some
It's
weight.
heavy.
That is quality.
If I wanted to, you'd be dead. Like it's at that level, and that's what we want. For the last segment, we're going to talk about, as it's Halloween. I'm actually really excited about these. I finally got them because I missed them when they came out.
Insanely good.
So I appreciate it's very dark in this episode because we tried to make it feel Halloweeny, but I managed to get hold of finally the Super 7 and Universal Monsters Garbage Pail Kids collaboration.
Did you see how much we spent?
I spent more than anyone in America would. Let's just say that, because if you're in the UK and you're in this business, you're going to take a hit. But anyway, I don't want to get into the politics.
If you're watching
of
this
toy
from America,
collecting.
you're probably laughing.
Yeah, they probably paid us up for a few quid. But yeah, I'm really happy to finally have the Super 7 Universal Monsters collaboration.
Beautiful.
And I would say that if you're getting into kind of like, if you have ones that you want to display, I'm not going to pretend to be experienced in collecting these because I've only just really got into it. But I would say what I have learned is that in order to display like this, what you need is it's referred to as a nickel bag, which is a tiny little bag that you put on the inside. Penny sleeve. There you go.
Top loader,
and then a top loader, and then you get this nice solid thing.
Keeps it
So
nice and straight. Doesn't ding the
Exactly.
edges. You can drop this bad boy. Excuse me, good sir. Could I trouble you in asking you a question? What time is it?
blind bag. So that was awful, but
This is more awful.
yeah, we are here now to talk about why everybody watches the show. And before we do the blind bags, I need to give a few shout outs to people that have been consistently commenting and liking our stuff. And the first one is going to be to Steve Benfield for creating the track that you hear at the end of this, which is Road Blaster. Yeah, so check him out. He does all his own music. He's on Spotify. I always do, and I'll put a link in the comment. The second two that I'm going to give a shout out for that I always consistently kind of liking is Frank, our main man up in Nevada.
Big guy.
Yeah, we used
Frankenstein himself.
Yeah, Frankenstein himself. We used to hang out with him with
Court of
Plastic
Owls,
Glands
baby.
then.
Court of Owls.
Court of Owls, shout out. And lastly would be Neil Watson, the guy I used to work with, and he's always commenting. So shout out to those three guys.
Good things,
there are a load of others. I mentioned Aaron, I mentioned Gareth, I mentioned Joe Marriott, but I'm not going to go too far into that.
Wow.
So here we go. Here it is. It's the big section, the blind bag on the net.
Who's going first? You? Who went first last?
Look, right, as collectors out there, Christmas, you know, when Christmas comes and we look at the shape
If you
of the
bought me
box
that,
and we're like, oh, what's that?
garbage.
Look at this compared. I mean, mine looks like it could be a toy, but Brad's is, I don't know, it feels like a torch, maybe?
Right, I got excited thinking it might have been a comic, and I was like, ooh, that could be good. Look at that.
Nah, mate.
If you sent me that.
It's already been warped by the rain.
Which one will we go first?
Go on, Ian, go first. Mojitos.
There's a little
Like
note
drinking
here.
this
Hang
thing.
on. Oh, there we go. Never good when there's a note in there. This was advertised as zombies from The Walking Dead.
Okay, well, I think we know where this is going. Bootleg.
I ain't showing that on camera. Bag of zombies. I mean, that's not actually that bad, actually.
I think they've done a bloody good job of that, you know?
I mean, I got no fucking use for them.
Yes, sir.
Terror Corpse. Dangerous.
So it's a Walking Dead brand, but they've called it Terror
Yeah,
Corpse.
really ripped that off, and
So this reminds us of the old... Oh, it's gone. Somewhere we had the turtles last week, didn't we? Oh, yeah, last week we had the
It's
turtles.
actually really nice. We'll put a picture up so you can see.
Yeah, man, that's alright. I like this bag. It feels like a little...
Yeah, but look at that.
It reminds me of the soldiers you used to get. Green
Made in
soldiers.
China, well, obviously.
Yeah.
Terror Corpse. Dangerous. I do like that.
Is there any recognisable characters?
Zombie come in, assault, terror, escape.
Very cool.
Makes sense of that. For ages 3 and up.
What's it smell like? The smell test.
Kind of like. They're not actually that bad. They're actually quite terrifying. Yeah, no, I'm kind of 50-50. I'm a bit worried. Like, I was a bit like not.
I think we are like through this process. We are collecting quite an interesting
array of fucking weird shit.
bootleg stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I like this. No, that's good. Yeah, fair play to you.
Cool. All right, then give this a go. I am excited by.
It's like Jesse Custer.
I am excited by the rapid, interesting process. Whoever's done it has done it so fast. They haven't really considered it. And if I purchased this myself and it came in this condition, I'd be fucking fuming.
I would be straight back.
I know this guy called Ollie Rouse, and he's really into kind of unboxing these types of toys as well. So you should check him out. But yeah,
what is this?
I'm gonna close my eyes again and do the sensory experience.
I'll react.
Yeah, you can react first.
Oh! No, that's something else.
Alright, well I don't know how that's gonna go.
Oh. What is that? His little arm's coming out. So you can have a little test. You love those, don't you? He does love
I
those.
actually really like this.
Oh! That's insane!
Okay, so thanks for watching episode 5 of Boys Talk Toys Halloween episode.
Bloody love it.
Yeah, cheers for the love, guys. And we're gonna keep on trying, and
Yeah.
see what happens. It is hard. It's hard work, to be honest.
Easy if you didn't bring anything to the table.
Yeah, this fucker never brings anything.
I will, I forget. It's just time.
It's
Takes
actually
time.
There's an insane amount of outtakes behind all of this.
This is beautiful.
I'm drinking mojitos, and look at that. It's 99% mint leaf.
That is insane.
So yeah, cool. See you next month.
And Donnie.
Oh, and Donnie.
Remember Donnie.
We'll see you next month.